All right, so here is a Disney suitcase. My wife is recently obsessed with Disney. Well, not recently, but it's getting worse. She's obsessed with Disney, so she is traveling to Disney. This is gonna be her second trip this year. She always just uses my luggage because I was previously a traveling businessman, but she wanted her own luggage that was pretty and easy to find. And she found this and she was giddy with excitement. I will say it is pretty cool. It is an actual Disney branded device. Obviously Mickey all over it. It looks pretty good, and you would, I will say, I was a traveling businessman, 60 flights a year, and I never saw a case like this, so it should be pretty noticeable. It's got a handle on the side here. Obviously this guy extends out. Wheels on the bottom that spin all the way around, all four of them. It is an American tourism brand, which by no means am I an expert suitcase person, but I had an American tourism suitcase that I got from my work. When I worked 5 years somewhere, that was one like the award they gave you, and I had that for several years, and it held, I still have it, held up great. And I think my new suitcase I have for my business travels was American tourism. So it has this little zipper to extend it, of course. It comes with this little Mickey tag here, where you can write your name and address and stuff on here, and then it has these little red, cool little design on the zippers. My wife didn't realize it came with this, so she ordered this one separately from Amazon. I assume she's still gonna use it. Still the same brand, American Tourister, and you know, official Disney merchandise, of course. But this one is obviously more noticeable than this one, so I assume she's probably gonna use this. So let's open her up. It is a hard shell, but flexible hard shell, so I mean, I don't think it's gonna break. With the hard shell, you don't have pouches, but as someone who traveled a bunch, I would prefer a hard shell because I really didn't use outside pouches that much, and suitcases get filthy, and it's easy to wipe down these hard cases, right? And inside, of course, is hidden oh, look at that. It's a hidden Mickey, another case. And the inside here, a lot of stuff, right? So we have a cool red straps here for holding stuff down. A little pouch here. This little separator pack here, which also unzips to put stuff in. There's a little registration tag. This little do not eat gels. And this is a really cool design. I don't know how well this will come off the camera, but it's like a striped design. Of course, you know, you gotta be able to unzip it so you can make sure you're not putting drugs in there and stuff. And it has these little feet here, so if you set it down like that, it kind of keeps it stuck. So that's pretty good. So the little one looks pretty much exactly the same, just smaller. And it also has a Disney tag already and the little red guys here. And it also has a little guy like this. Now the only downside is with the hard shell ones is you can't, I guess, double stack these, but should be fun. Like, you know, with the, if you have the fabric ones, usually they have a little pouch where you can attach this one to the rails of the other one, but I don't believe this is capable of this. Oh, there are also little circles here so you can do the TSA locks on the zipper. You know, you put the two zippers together and then you can lock your zippers with a little TSA lock. And yeah, pretty much identical design inside, the little red straps, a little pouch, zipper pouch, a bigger pouch here. So yeah, it's pretty good. And again, we have this little tag guy as well. All right, so I'm gonna let her use it on the trip and we'll film it when she returns and see how she felt about the luggage. All right, here we are with the Mickey Mouse American Tourister suitcase combo. We're gonna blur these out, but you can see it was really used. And we used the one that came with it, not the big bumpy one. Remember I showed you the extra one that was cool, the 3D-ish one? She put it inside the suitcase in case the suitcase got lost and someone will crack it open and found, or this got torn off. So, and you can see this one fits inside of it. So, we're gonna turn it over into my lovely assistant.
This is my wife.
And we'll get her thoughts on using this suitcase for traveling. Where'd you go?
Shockingly, Disney World. I used the big one.
Didn't
It was
use
the
this
quick
one.
trip. It was just a 3-day trip. So I probably could have gotten away with the carry-on, but I decided to go with the bigger size so that I could pack more souvenirs to bring home.
So I said before she took the trip that I was a worldwide business traveler and I had a fabric suitcase that got really dirty. I like the hard shell. So let's just see. You can tell, easy to wipe down, no problem. You can't do on a fabric. Any problems with the zipper compartment?
Nope, not at all. Easy to use.
Did you use this little inside bag?
Of course.
What did you put in here?
Like my toothbrush and smaller things that I didn't want to jiggle around.
What about this big pouch?
Yes, I zipped it to separate my clothes from my other things, like my curling iron and makeup and whatnot.
Some stuff on this side, some stuff on the other side. What about the pouch inside the zipper pack?
I used it all, just because I could, mostly. And then I also put my dirty clothes on one side once I started going to parks.
And now we're gonna show her dirty clothes.
It's ridiculous.
So how was it finding this? When your luggage came around the carousel, was it easy to find? Wait.
I wanted something with Mickey Mouse, but I also like the classic understated colors. When I've traveled before, every suitcase that comes out is black or gray. So I liked that it had the black background color, but it had enough of the design, so it definitely stood out, and I saw it immediately. I didn't have to tie a ribbon on it like a lot of people do. I just saw it as soon as it came out.
What about the wheels? Any problem with these
Not at all.
wheel guys?
I didn't have any issues at all with any of it. I loved it. I can't wait to travel again. I want you to give me a bunch of money so I can go to Disney World again.
So you would give it the big thumbs up?
Sure.
Uh-oh. Looks like she does. All right, I'm a seasoned business traveler, and I do think it's a good suitcase. Like I told you, this brand I've had good success with, and I think I like it a lot. So, all right, thanks for checking us out.